Hello, I'm Chris from Penrose Outdoors in Truro. Welcome to another of our YouTube product reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Jetboil portable cooking systems. They've been in the market now for quite a long time and they are perfect for your sort of travelling backpacker. They're not your average sort of camping, sort of weekend camping trip. They are for your sort of hardcore camper that needs lightweight performance. Jetboil have always marketed these as a very fast way of cooking and boiling water. They're a very efficient way of, again, boiling water. They don't take up so much gas as your traditional stoves might. And they're also very compact, so they pack down nice and small into your rucksack. Okay, so we're going to start off looking at the Jetboil Zip, which is their most basic Jetboil. It comes with all of their trademark sort of things that have made Jetboil so famous. So you've got the insulated mug, which is covered in a neoprene, so just obviously to keep the heat in. As you can see here, I'm holding it, it's really compact. Everything is actually inside the mug itself. If you take the little bottom cover off, you'll actually see this heat disperser, which is called the flux ring. Now that is what sort of, again, made Jetboil so famous in the first place, because it speeds up the time of boiling, speeds up everything about sort of the cooking system. It basically gives the flame, when you put the actual stove on, a bigger surface area to dissipate around the ring, which A, speeds up the boiling time, and B, reduces the amount of fuel you're using. So sort of twofold there. On the lid, you've got a little rubberized lid. It's got a little drinking top in there, so you can just drink straight through the lid. And then a little bit of air can get out the top there. Take the lid off and you've got all your little bits inside, so you can store the gas in there. We've got a Coleman fuel bottle here, but you can buy Jetboil specific ones. This will fit inside it, so you've got the gas. And then the stove itself, which is a fairly sort of, with the zip, it's just a basic stove with a little ring there that will obviously produce the flames that will then go onto the heat disperser. And then a twist which you can control the amount of gas coming out, so you can sort of control the heat a little bit. I would say they're the best for simmering with, but you can control it quite well. And then there's a little balancing section which will give the stove a little bit of extra stability if you're on uneven ground, so you can just put that down. The actual gas fits on that pretty nicely as well, and it just stabilizes that. And then you can just put the stove onto the top. So we're just going to connect the stove onto the actual mug itself. So there's 3 little tabs on it you just need to line up, and that just clicks into place. And then to put the gas on, this is a twist gas, so you need to make sure when you're buying the gas cartridges it's a twist lock. And again, that just put that into the off position, twists onto the stove itself, twist it till it stops, until it's tight, and you've got a fully operational gas stove. Put that onto that for the stabilisation of it, and then you can start boiling your water. Right, so with all the Jetboils, with this flux ring technology, they basically, on the side of the packaging, they claim that half a litre of water will take 2.5 minutes to boil. So we're going to test that out. We're going to light it up, put 500 ml of water actually on the side. It's quite good because it does give you an indication of how much water you're putting in. So that's around about 2 cups of coffee. This particular model, the Zip, holds 0.8 litres of water. The Flash, which we'll go on to in a little bit, actually holds a little bit more. But we're going to go for the water test, the water boiling time test. So I'm going to get it lit. I'm going to put some water in there as well. Just a little bit over. So with the Zip as well, is a self-ignition thing. You do need to have a lighter or a match or something to light it with. So what I might do is just take the mug off for the second and we'll light it. You can hear that, it's lit. And then we're going to start our stopwatch. Going to get it to full power. Put that onto there. start. Bubbles happening. At 1 minute 15, it's happening. Well, it's 2 minutes 13, 2 minutes 15. I reckon if you want to come I reckon that's starting to boil. You can hear the noise steaming away. Yep. 2 minutes 30. Yep, she's boiled. Gosh. Okay, so the other popular model that we stock from the Jetboil range is the Flash. The main differences between the Flash, or the three sort of big differences between the Flash and the Zip. One, it's slightly bigger, so it's 1 litre instead of 0.8 litre, so the dimensions are slightly larger. Two, it's got this insulation neoprene around the side of it, but also on the actual edge it's got a little boil indicator. When it's boiled, this changes colour and goes bright orange, so you know when it's boiled. And then thirdly, this actually comes with its own piezo ignition, so starting it, you don't need a lighter, you don't need to carry anything with you, it will start on a spark. So exactly the same as the Zip, apart from those sort of three features. Still uses the technology, fluctuating technology on the bottom, but you can see there, as we take it out, still stores all within itself, but you can see the little piezo ignition on the top there. Same connection method, and slightly bigger. Still got your triangular stabilizer, and also there is a slight difference on the control mechanism there as well, so you can control it a little bit easier. Right, so this year Jetboil have also introduced a couple of new models into their range. They're calling them the regulated models. I'll go into that in a little bit, but basically this is the MiniMo, which is a little bit more suitable for sort of 1 to 2 people, so it's slightly larger, it's slightly more accessible for sort of people if you're eating out of this, not just using it as boiling water. Slightly lower in profile, which means, and it's slightly wider, so you can see if I just take the bottom off there, it's got a larger surface area, which does allow it to boil water quicker. So for 500 millilitres, this boils it in 2.15 minutes, 2 minutes 15, so it's a little bit quicker. And then the main sort of features to this, you get all the same standard Jetboil accessories. So again, the little stabilizer that fits conveniently into the top of the lid there, and then a very posh bag that comes in, and this is the actual stove, and you can see straight away the difference between the standard one and the regulated is that it's actually got a regulator on the side. Well, with this new regulator, what you're getting is a regulation of the gas pressure that's coming into the actual stove. So it basically at all times you're going to be getting consistent pressure because of that regulator, so there's always going to be an even flame coming out. Even when it gets to the bottom of the gas canister, you're not going to be losing, you're not going to be wasting any gas, it's always constant pressure. And also in those colder conditions, because the gas is mixing equally and coming through at this continuous pressure, you can use this down to -6, so it makes it for more of an all-season gas cooker. Right, well, thanks for watching our YouTube product review on the Jetboils. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully it's been informative for you. If you want to look at any of the more of the product specifications, any specifics, then please go onto our website on penroseoutdoors.co.uk, and you can find out all you need to do if you want to sort of refresh your memory on any of the facts or figures that I've given you today. Otherwise, there's plenty of other product reviews on our YouTube channel which you can go onto and subscribe to if you want to have a look at any more of them. But other than that, thanks for watching. Have a great day.